Hello, everyone. Mark Satterfield here. Thanks so much for joining me. Want to talk today a little bit about how to stand out amid the competition. And if you're a luxury real estate broker, if you're a financial advisor, if you're a cosmetic dentist, if you're heck, almost anything, standing out from the competition is one of the challenges. And this is particularly an issue when we are marketing to the wealthy and the affluent. So how exactly do we stand out? I wanted to share one thought with you today, which is not to be obvious. So, what do we mean by that? Well, there is so much in marketing that sounds exactly the same as what your competition is doing. So, if you haven't, and I'm always amazed that people don't do this, go to the website, go to the social channels of your competition, subscribe to them, and see what they're saying. And what you'll discover is, one, they are all kind of saying the same thing. It's the same message over and over again. And then you may see, I hope it's not the case, but you may see that your marketing message is, oh my God, pretty much the same to them. So how do we stand out? Well, this is really a big part of the overall branding process. I put together a program about branding. It's not my intention here to pitch the program to you, although I will leave a link if you are so inclined. But let me be helpful to you right here and now. One of the things that you can do to stand out is what we call the contrary approach, which is to think about what is the prevailing wisdom in your particular industry, or what is it that clients do wrong that you believe you have an alternative approach for. Everybody has, clients that just simply make mistakes. And what are those common mistakes they make? Why do they make them? And what is a solution that you offer? The more that you can go against the grain, the more you can present this contrary approach, contrary opinion, the more you have the likelihood of standing out from the competition. Now, naturally, we need to do this with a certain amount of discretion, and you don't want to overdo it, but I would argue that it is better to slightly overdo it rather than underdo it, because we can think of the world as really a bell-shaped curve. And in the middle are most of the people. They're largely interchangeable from each other. Now, on one end of the spectrum, one end of the bell-shaped curve, are the people who are just really kind of weird, and we don't want to be that. But on the other end of the spectrum are those that have carved out a niche for themselves in the sense of having a particular platform, a particular approach, a particular belief that gets them remembered. So how do we actually implement this in terms of our marketing? Well, one of the things that I suggest on your social homepage, perhaps your YouTube page or your website, I would put together a welcoming video. And your welcoming video focuses on who you are, the kinds of clients that you serve, the problems they face, and here's a common mistake that many of them make. Here's a common thing that most people believe, which quite frankly just isn't true. And if you can put that into your video, what you'll find is that people will say, okay, this is kind of interesting. This is something that maybe I need to pay attention to. Maybe I don't agree with it 100%, but this is something that is different from everyone else. And that's what we really want to do. If we go through our marketing or our business life worrying about annoying people, worrying that people won't like us, and I'm not suggesting for a moment that you go and be annoying for annoying's sake, but you do want to carve out a particular position which, quite frankly, not everyone is going to agree with. I mean, look at my logo. It's, my tagline is, sell your shit to the rich people. And I mean, of course, by that, I mean, not sell crap to people, but, how to sell your shit to the very rich. And that is something that gets people to remember who I am. Now, do I get emails and texts saying, you shouldn't use that kind of language? Sure, I do. But I also get people who say, this is somebody who's probably very real, very authentic, not afraid to tell me exactly the way the world is when it comes to affluent marketing. So anyway, I hope you find this helpful. If you have questions, drop them into the comment. I'm not sure where you're going to be seeing this. But please do reach out to me. I'd like to always hear from you, and I'll do my best to try to respond. And of course, if you're not a subscriber to my my YouTube channel and my other social media outreaches, please go ahead and do that. And of course, if you know of other people who are trying to market to the affluent, please pass this along to them. It's good for them. It's good karma for you. And hey, yeah, of course, it's good for me. All right, I'll be back at you soon with something new. But until then, this is Mark Satterfield. Bye for now.